Hey everybody, how's it going? Superfiend here, and welcome back to our Total War Wintertooth campaign, led by Throgg. And let's see, we've got a Chaos Rebellion over here. We knew that was going to happen, though, didn't we? Raiding in the Hellspire Mountains, that's going to be from the Rebellion. And also, raiding from our own guy, okay. So let's see, we got Ingr raiding and we got this fella raiding, and this guy here has a skill point. What were you doing? This is a Shadows. And let's see, Wind. I think we'd prefer to have. Oh, let's do the Hex. This is pretty big, lowering leadership and armor. And if we can afford it with this fella here, we might be settling in the Ice Drake Fjord. Although I don't know, and we need to build some stuff over here. The problem is our income per turn is very negative, and we're going to be bankrupt. So that's kind of bad. Now, we got Throgg here, and he's got full movement. And we kind of got two choices. And we could swing down this way. What's this Castle von whatever look like? But we're not going to make it this turn. Well, actually, no, I take it back. Let's go fight this rebellion, because that's going to get us income, and that's going to dictate what is the better move with Throgg. Okay, so they got Chaos Knights with lances. And we got a sorcerer here. Let's go ahead and let's embed this sorcerer so he can get experience from this fight. And okay, we got the garrison too. Does it have a mammoth yet? It's not high enough level. We're just going to auto-resolve this. I don't see any point in fighting these little rebel battles. These little income boosters. Okay, so that just doubled our income, right? And that's why we're up here doing this with the constant raiding of our own territory. Okay, and okay, so we got all this stuff. What were we doing with this guy? Okay, Champions of the North. And okay, every time I come back to this campaign and I look at these four, I get tricked into thinking like, okay, what do we need to do to get this? And it's locked. We can't have it. So, serve or die. Recruitment cost lowered. Enemy siege holdout time. Well, that actually, that could be nice. Attrition suffered by defender, 15%. And that's local region. So if you had multiple lords with this in the same region, that could be actually really good. So could this. And what do we get from going down this path? Okay, so we got like 9 or 10 more levels with this guy. Increased aura size. Better Warhound units. Better Marauder Cavalry units. That's kind of good too. Reload time. Oh boy. Does it give range too? No. I don't know if Ingr's going to have any giants, but these other ones, the toughened fighters and the riders of destruction, they seem so tempting. Server die. What's this? Recruitment cost. Okay. I think we're going to go into Voice of the Dark Gods. I think we're going to at least get these two, this, and we'll probably increase this to the aura size. I'm just seeing if he has anything in here that's going to benefit nearby troops with the increased aura size. I don't really see much. Reload time reduction for Marauder Hunter units. Oh, that's all this up here, right? Hardened Hunters. Yeah, okay, fine. We know about that. Okay, what do we want to do with this guy? Okay, we have positive public order. Is any of that from characters? 8 of it's from characters. So if we move out of here with him, we should still maintain positive public order in the Hellspire Mountains. And we got slightly negative public order over here. And of course we can fix that by turning our taxes off and the income difference is only 10. So I think we'll do that, and we'll have the positive public order over here. So I guess we're gonna have to see how things go with Throgg, but we might be able to like rush Ingr down here and get across the water to sack Dieterschaffen. Might be able to do that. And Throgg, okay. Now the real question here is, where is Kislev's army? Do they have another one over here somewhere? Because we might be able to move up this way and beat these guys in a fight. We might. But then that leaves us vulnerable to the dwarves coming in for counterattack. And the other risk is they've got this hero here. And he is a true captain. So he can slow Throgg's army down. And he hasn't yet. So if we move up here and like we take this and sack it, Throgg is going to get kind of beat up in the process. And we're going to need to like replenish. But then we're dangerously close to the dwarves. And if this guy reduces our movement by 50%, then the dwarves might catch us. And I think there is another stack here that's kind of in an ambush stance. So given all those things together, it's not really worth doing anything with this guy. Can he assault settlements? What can he do? Damage building? What are his odds? Not very good. And we might start damaging buildings with this guy just to level him up a little bit. He's got about the same odds everywhere. Whoa, no, stop. I didn't want to do that. What I wanted to see, hero wounded 15%. I mean, that's terrible. Ugh. Okay. Now the other thing we could do here is this captain's kind of low level. Which of these get level 12 and level 12? What's our chance to assassinate this guy? 33%. It's kind of bad. I'm tempted. I'm kind of considering that we come this way with Throgg, come down, or this way. Both of them are good choices, actually. So maybe this is what we'll do. We'll take one of these Wolfkin guys, and we'll move him this way because I want to see if Kislev has an army. Ooh, look at that! See, that's why we didn't go up here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and we'll deploy. Okay. And now let's take the other one, and we don't want to move down here because we're going to get stuck in this marsh on this side of the river. So what we want to use is we want to stay on the paths here. And so what's it look like? Okay. Everything over here looks relatively undefended. So I kind of think with Throgg, we want to start heading this way. And we can do it in a raiding stance, which will... We're not going to get any money switching to a raiding stance. But we're going to end up in the Empire lands. What's this settlement worth? Does it show us? Don't really know. There's no reason not to be in a raiding stance, I don't think. So let's go trespass through the Empire lands here. This guy's level 1. This guy's level 1. What would our odds be? Slightly better, and the more important part is only a 2% chance of our hero being wounded, which is what I really care about. Now, we don't want to declare war on the Empire. We don't want to declare war on the Empire. We'd prefer not to fight them. And let's see, what are we doing? And we might as well, we can take this guy out too. And that will lower our upkeep return just slightly. So now we can go about 2 more turns. And so let's see. So we're not going to get any money from Throgg this turn. I kind of think we want to take Ingr and move south and go across the waterway there. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. And that's going to take a couple turns. So I think we should start doing that. I think I really didn't mean to select him. Okay. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to try to get across this water and get a nice attack off on the Eithirschefen. And if we can get Throgg and Ingr to meet up with each other, the two of them together can pillage and handle everything that Kislev can throw at us. And then we'll probably have to swing them north to deal with these guys here, because they really do look like they're coming straight up over here, right? And they look like they're heading towards Doomkeep. It's hard to say. And I would like to settle this town with this guy, but I just don't think this is the turn to do it on. So we'll just put him in an ambush stance or something. Okay. See where this takes us. Okay, I hope that was that army that was over here. Okay, good. They're pulling back. Good. Stay over here in your territory. Leave us alone. Except now he's going to try to assassinate us with that Thane. Okay. Okay. So, can Throgg make it? Throgg can make it all the way. Okay, so we're going to cruise just right up to here with Throgg. And we're going to kind of scout a little bit farther. Oh, we got Wolfenburg here too. Okay. And it's got probably a bad garrison. And let's take this guy and just kind of scout over here and see, you know, what all do we have? What are we up against? And then this is all Hochland. Okay, so with Throgg, we're probably going to swing through here. Okay, that's probably what we'll do. Okay, so let's go ahead and encircle this and then move our other two heroes in to Throgg's army. Okay, and here we go. We'll go ahead and we'll fight this. Just because it's been a few days since I played Norsca, and I want to re-familiarize myself with how they fight in battle, in case we get a crucial battle this episode. I don't want to be fumbling around trying to figure out where the abilities are. We're going to go ahead, we're going to gamble this. See if we can get higher than 18. No. Okay, so let's see. Put our mammoth here. We've got one werekin, and the werekin are anti-large. Okay, so we'll just put all of our dogs here. And we've only got the two javelin units. We have to get some more of these guys. These guys are good. Okay, and we'll harass them a bit with the Marauder Horsemen. And we got our... This is Death, right? Death Sorcerer. And then Berserkers. Throgg's army is kind of hurting, isn't it? It's kind of hurting. Alright, so they're hiding in the trees. Okay, so if we cruise over here, we'll probably unveil their crossbowmen. If they have any, I think they do. Okay, let's go sit in the trees. Look at how fast all of our stuff is. Okay, let's go put this guy in, because he's quick, right? So we'll put him in the trees right there. And we'll put our mammoth kind of in the trees too. And then all of this, and our sorcerer's on a chariot, right? So we're going to make this an unlocked control group. Those guys are just going to try to melt everything that they can come into contact with. We'll set up right here. Okay, what's being fired at? These two guys. It's not taking very much damage, so I'm not concerned yet. Okay, now these guys are taking damage. Okay, now let's fire on the javelins. And we'll take our 2 marauder units, or berserker units, and they'll charge in there. Throgg's gonna take these guys. Oh, look at this. This unit's just getting wrecked. Okay. Now we'll hit the swordsman here. Actually, the mammoth is going to crush the halberders, right? Where's our puke? We'll puke on these guys. Buff. And we'll just charge right into the crossbowmen with these guys. And actually, these 2 units of marauders that are a little bit weaker, we'll just fire into the backs here. We'll pull back with these guys because they're taking too much damage. Okay. Go crush these horses. Okay, those crossbowmen are dying. Now these guys are fleeing. We'll send these guys that way. This guy there, and then our 2 berserker units can come over here and clean this stuff up. Oh yeah, let's not forget this. And now everything causes terror, so this is like, this is done. Okay. There we go. See, and it's a good thing I did play that battle because I kind of forgot what some of our our abilities are. Okay. And let's just hope that we get a lot of money out of that, because that's really what we need. Let's see here. Not much. And 9,000. Okay, that's what we really need, is the 9,000. Okay. And can we still raise it on this turn? We can't. So what we'll do is we'll go into a raiding stance. Yeah, 300's okay. Okay, so that buys us some flexibility, right? I think this guy, and he's level 5, I think he's going to try to assassinate our little sorcerer here. So let's just come over here so that he can't. And we'll just deploy. Of course, that puts us in danger of any one of these heroes, so I don't know if that's much better. And okay. And let's put our hero back in here. And okay. We want to settle this. Colonize. Okay. The reason we want to colonize it is, well, one, because we have Doomkeep. And let's see. Not towers. Where's growth? Okay, we need growth. And if we upgrade this, that gives us growth, right? Yeah, that also gives us growth. And the reason we do that is because now when we move into the water, we'll move through the Ice Drake Fjord and we'll get closer to Dietershafen. And we should be able to pop out of the water and take it on our very next turn, right? And we've also got enough money to upgrade this. We do not. I thought we did. We could upgrade this. Tempting. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's start working on that. If it turns out we can't afford it, we got 3 turns to cancel it. So, okay. And what are we currently researching? Level 2 monster hunts. All right. So as long as Kislev doesn't like pop into the water here with some sort of strong army and melt Ingr. God, if that happened, I'd be so disappointed. Okay, there we go. What do we got? Okay, hero recruit rank. Well, we've kind of recruited everything, haven't we? So I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, let's go make some money, right? Let's see. What are we up against? Kislev's got a lot of territory. Okay, this could be risky, but we're gonna move in here. We're gonna there they are. They got a full stack. The sons of guns. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's just let's auto resolve. Okay. Did not get very much for that, did we? And if we establish an outpost, we can't move. So... And I don't want to raise it. I don't want to raise it because then we're going to be stuck immobile. So we're going to sack it so that we can move. Okay, and yeah, okay. That's not good. What are we going to do here? Alright, I think we're going to go raiding stance, and we're just going to move this way. And if they try to capture us, we should be able to outrun them. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. And let's see, anything that we can build? No. Alright. So we kind of need to replenish, don't we? Alright, we're going to auto-resolve. And I think this time we're going to... Well, no, we only get sack or raise. Alright, we're going to sack again. And then we're going to move over to here, and we're going to replenish, right? And what are we up against here at Wolfenburg? Okay, we can take this. And what we want to be careful of is that we're just not walking straight into a very strong force over here. And Talabheim. So yeah, I kind of think we can just cruise through here and sack our way over to where these guys are. And then once we get them together, the combined might of those two armies will be enough to handle anything that Kislev has, and that's kind of the big concern. Okay, Throgg's only got a few more levels. Oh boy. You know, let's go ahead and just make Throgg better. And we're going to go ahead and get this Foe Seeker. And if we were to disband this fellow here, that would free up some income, wouldn't it? But I think we're going to wait until we get the Longship Graveyard before we do something like that. And if we get any more rebellions, they're going to occur here at the Ice Drake Fjord. So maybe what we do is we recruit a couple units with this guy and raid in here to get rebellions and get that income going up again. And we'll just cruise up to here. Do we want to settle it on this turn? We can't quite get there this turn, can we? Okay. Okay, so we got 2 Kislev armies working their way towards capturing us, huh? Catching up to us. Okay, one with the beasts. Let's see, what else can we do here? Master of Beasts unlocks level 3. Recruitment -1 turn for all Norscan Giant Frostworm. That could actually be really big if we find ourselves with enemies working their way into our territory and we're trying to get a monster to help defend. That could be the difference between surviving and destruction. So, and then this Skin Wolf, Norscan, Ice Wolves, Norscan. I think we're gonna get the Master of Beasts, and let's go ahead and let's just see what the level 3 monster hunts look like. Okay, so this was the Sigor, the Worm, Ragnarok. I don't think the Ragnarok was one of the monsters last time. Okay. Explosion, engaged in melee. Forest Dragon Fang. Okay, this was one of the level ones. I wish they would have kept them in order. So these must be the level 3 ones. Okay, so we can't see them yet. Okay, so the Frostworm, the Sigor, and the Shaggoth. I remember those 2. The Ragnarok eggs, that seems new. What is this? Ground enemy army is full. Spawns a unit of spider hatchlings. It's not really that good. Not really that good, is it? Stinky Giant Club, this is kind of good. Enables poison attacks to dwellers below. Okay, so I think this is the new one. This is kind of good. If we had this weapon on Throgg, that could actually be pretty good. He'd club the crap out of anything he was up against. He'd be a Lord Crusher for sure. Might come in handy if we have to fight Kolek too later in the campaign, to have that on Throgg. Okay, so what's this looking like? I don't like that. And Middenheim, I mean, if we come over here, are they going to have a big army sitting in there? I hope not. I'm tempted to think that we could take this with just these units, but gosh, we might come out of it. We might come out of it pretty weakened, and then we could also come down here to Weismund and Karlberg. I'm pretty sure that, well, Weismund's not going to be worth anything. Karlberg's not going to be worth very much either. I kind of think we want to head this way, and yeah, we're gonna meet up with the 2 armies just right over here. So let's go ahead and take this guy, and let's just scout ahead, make sure that we're not running into some nasty surprise here. Okay, now there's another problem. This guy can pop across the water here, and he can attack Ice Drake Fjord. Ugh. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and move Ormgrim back in here. We're not going to have the money to settle this right now anyways. Now the other thing we could do to make sure that he does not move across the waterway is if we take Ingr and we go to like right here. Okay, he thinks he can catch Ingr, so, and he thinks that his army is stronger than Ingr's army. So chances are he's going to come after us here. And we're also going to go into a forced march stance so that when he does attack us and we retreat, we'll move farther. That's how we're going to handle this. We're going to bait the AI into following us. Hopefully they'll take it and come across this way instead of going over here. And we could, if we get some decent money with Throgg, we could recruit some regiments of renown, but I'd prefer not to. Okay. And then this, a full stack. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now I'm pretty sure we can beat these guys. We get some pretty good money out of that if we do. Okay, so... And then Kislev... Where did they get this... Where did they get this stack from? Where did it come from? There was nothing over here. And then they just magically showed up with it. Okay. Maybe instead of going towards Wolfenburg, maybe we go force march and just cruise up this way as far as we can. We could sack Norden on the way. Yeah, that might be better, because if this guy does move across the water, we're going to need to get over this way with Ingr and Throgg to get... What's this guy's name? Anton. We're going to have to get Anton out of the Hellspire Mountains if they decide to cross the water. So what we're going to do is we're going to go forced march. Before we do, let's scout. If they have another full stack up here, then it's like, what the heck is going on? Of course, they can afford it with all this territory, and then the AI cheats. Now, can this guy do a block army? No, we could do assault units, though. And not really excited about that. Those outcomes. Okay. We're going to force march. And we're going to come all the way up to here. Now, this guy, he can get up to about here if he force marches. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to sack Norden on our way over to meeting up with Ingr. I think that's the smart move. And then once we get them together, we can kind of push this way or push south. Okay, yeah, that seems like the best way to play it, doesn't it? And Inger's still got lots of movement, but we're not going to move with him. Okay, we're going to let this guy... We're going to see what this guy does. Alright. I'm on the Whoa! Oh, because Throgg's not... Okay, that... oh, man. That little bit of money makes a big difference all of a sudden. Okay, let's see. Oh, we have to get rid of a unit. You know what? Okay, so we'll merge these two, and then we'll just disband this one. Okay, there. That wasn't enough to do it. How much do these guys cost? 224? Okay, we're gonna let these guys go. Oh gosh, look how close that is. Okay, I'm not. I suppose we could have disbanded Ormgrim. That would have worked too. Okay, good. So this guy has decided he's going to hole himself up in here. And... Alright, we need to go after some money. Quick and fast money. We're going to go ahead. We're going to encircle Norden. Okay. We're going to get our heroes in here. Now, this guy we're not going to embed in the army because his maximum movement is here. And after we sack this, I think we want to head this way a little bit. I'm not certain. Or what we could do is we could establish an outpost. Yeah, maybe we'll establish an outpost. Alright. Well, if we establish the outpost, then we don't get any money, do we? We kind of need money. Okay. So, let's see. What do we do here? We need more cash. I think we're going to have to try to sack Middenheim. I think we're going to have to try to do it with Ingr. I think we can. I think we'll be successful. Yeah, okay, we're good. Let's continue the siege. Let's get all of our Belfiends and Thimirs and heroes and everything, and let's try this out, okay? See where we get with this. This should get us income for like 3 more turns. I'm hoping. And yeah, we'll gamble, because 5 is just horrible. Okay, now the Berserkers, you know, we're probably better off just taking all of this stuff and hiding it up here, aren't we? I think we are. And the Skin Wolves, the Mana Core can't hide. Okay, so here's what we'll do with the Mana Core. We'll put it here. And maybe the AI will actually no. We'll put the Mana Core over here. Maybe the AI will put some units here, and then we'll just fly the Mana Core back behind their lines. Okay. Okay, so they got a couple guys over here, and as long as they're not firing at the Skin Wolves, then I'm happy with that. Okay. Okay, now let's see. What do we got here? This is... Okay, this gives everybody fire damage, so that's good. And then melee attack, melee defense. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here they're all affected by the frost debuff, right? That's what that is. And then do we have any individual abilities that are really good? Cannot move. So actually, let's see. What if we pop that cannot move and then drop the vortex? If we overcast this, increased effect, increased area of effect. Oh boy. We could like melt these great swords. Whoa, okay, let's fly over here with these guys with our Mana Core. And I'd like you to come more this way. Okay, and let's see. I thought it affects enemies in range. Oh, shoot. I'm busy farting around with the spells, and then the Mana Core is just getting rocked. Okay. Okay, so there goes that guy. I'm gonna get on the halberds here. And let's buff the Mana Core. Why not? Why not do that? Okay. And we'll just buff that thing again. That makes it so they can't move. Okay, this guy is not very strong, right? Okay. I'm trying to target that. Those are swordsmen. I want to target the halberders. Yeah, stay on the halberders, please. Okay, we need our berserkers and everybody to kind of start getting in here now, right? Okay, let's get off the ground with the Mana Core. Ingr is just indestructible. He's holding his own. Okay, and we're going to save the melee defense for when we charge in with the berserkers, because they have no armor. Okay. We're going to let our Winds of Magic recharge a little bit too. And these guys are still working on the gate over there. Okay. Alright, here we go. And let's give all these guys... Alright, here we go. Let's give them all fire attacks. And then with Ingr here, we want to start getting this way a little bit, right? Our Marauders are still all outside. We need to come inside. And we're going to go ahead and buff our Mana Core as it goes and takes out all this other stuff here. And then we'll pop that. It affected the Mana Core, so the Mana Core is going to tear apart the Swordsman, I think, pretty easily. Okay, we're doing good. Now we got our Skin Wolves. How's the Mana Core doing up here? Doing good. And let's see. Let's decrease the defense and stuff of the Halberders. Okay, I think we need to get the Mana Core in the air. Taking too many casualties on that thing. And now the Skin Wolves will finish everything up for us nicely, right? And do these things have any debuffs? They don't. So we really need a potion of health or toughness or something with Ingr. Although he has regeneration, right? I think he's got regeneration. So that's good. Yeah, there we go. The slaughter commences. They're all running. And they've probably got some missile units kind of sitting in here. There they are. Here come the Skin Wolves. Let's see how the Skin Wolves do against the... ooh, ouch. Okay, and then melee defense. Hurt their melee attack. There we go. Okay, so was a little careless with the Mana Core. Need to watch out for that next time. But Ingr's tough. Look at him, 330 kills. Just need a some sort of potion or something on him, and he'll be unstoppable. Okay, we're probably going to get like 3,000 or 4,000 for that, I hope. Not even close. 8,500, we'll take that. Scarecrow banner, whoop-de-doo. There has never been a banner that I cared less about than the Scarecrow banner. Okay, so what do we do here? Oh, boy. I almost... Okay, let's go ahead and establish the outpost, okay? We'll do that. And then this guy can't move anymore. But that's going to allow Throgg to get super replenished. And 5 turns. And if we need to, if we feel really threatened, like if this guy comes this way, we can get a Regiment of Renown and stomp these guys into the ground and then go Salzenmund. Okay. Okay, so if we go into a forced march, and then we just go sit like right over here, they might come out and try to get us. They might stay where they are. Either way, this army is kind of ineffective where it is, right? And let's see here. We wanted the toughened fighters and the riders of destruction, so we'll just do one of each. Doesn't really matter. And here you go. Let's see. Kindle Flame. Sure. Evasion. And let's go ahead. Let's look in here. Let's see if there's anything better we can give him. Yeah, like this. Physical resistance. Missile resistance. I think I want the physical resistance and the armor. Okay, the Tormentor Sword is good. I think we want to keep that. Talisman of Protection. 10% ward save. That's good. And we don't really have anything better to give him. And then this. Yeah, this is good too. Increases or reduces damage resistance. Okay, potion of heal. Okay, so do we want him to be able to heal himself, or do we want him to reduce the damage resistance of everything around him? That's a tough call because he does have regeneration. It's really hard to decide. I don't think we care about this. Let's see if there's something better in here. Enemy leadership -1. That's kind of useful. Captives after battle 12%. Income from all buildings. I think the captives after battle will be better. And I don't think we care about this right now either. So let's see. I think we'll do the enemy leadership -1. -1 isn't very much, but every little bit helps. And if you cause fear and terror and you're fighting against the empires of men, reducing their leadership by a little bit is good. Okay, and then this guy here's got a skill point. I think we're just going to go all magic, and then the rest of his levels will dump down here somewhere. This blue line is just not very good. Okay, and Ormgrim. Let's see. Do we want to just disband this guy? Increasing public order everywhere except for here. What do we have in the Ice Tooth Mountains? Nope. What do we have here? Oh yeah, we have this settlement. I forgot all about it. Do we want to spend money and upgrade it? Or do we want to upgrade over here? 7,200. We can kind of afford it right now, but I think we're better off upgrading the Ice Tooth Mountains. Yeah, let's get these things going. Keeping an eye on the income there. Let's see, income generated. Yeah, okay, so take a step forward, take 2 steps back financially, but growth over time, growth over time. All right, let's see what the AI decides to. Actually, let's let this guy go. Okay, he's costing us money. He's not really doing anything. And let's see, +4, 0. Okay, we get like 50 out of that. Where is it? 28. Okay. I don't care about my damage building. We're gonna lose it. I'm waiting for those doors to start like moving west and threaten our home territory. I just get the feeling that they're going to do it. Defensive alliance, no thank you. Okay, and let's see, construction time for all buildings, more warriors. I guess construction time. I guess we'll take that. All right, that's going to be it for the episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, and have a good afternoon.